Welcome back to For the Mariners by the Mariners channel. Maintaining the structural integrity of a vessel during a hull breach or a pipe failure is the primary goal of a damage control drill, which is one of the most hands-on and intense training exercises a seafarer can undergo. A ship is a complex fortress, but even the strongest steel can be compromised by a collision, a grounding, or severe heavy weather. The drill begins with a simulated impact or the discovery of incoming water in a compartment like the engine room or a cargo hold. The immediate response is to sound the general emergency alarm and identify the exact location of the flooding. The bridge team must quickly close all remote-operated watertight doors to prevent the spread of water while the damage control party musters at their designated station. This team is equipped with specialized tools, including wooden plugs, wedges, mallets, oakum, and heavy-duty shores. Upon reaching the affected area, the first priority is to assess the size and nature of the damage while maintaining constant communication with the bridge and the engine control room. If the breach is a small hole, the team practices using soft wood plugs and wedges which swell when wet to create a tight seal. For larger hull cracks or split seams, the crew simulates the application of a collision mat or a heavy-duty patch made of steel plates and rubber gaskets held in place by strongbacks. One of the most critical skills tested in this drill is shoring, which involves using vertical or angled timber supports to reinforce a bulkhead that is under immense pressure from the sea. The crew must learn how to measure and cut shores accurately in a dark and wet environment to ensure they provide maximum structural support. Simultaneously, the engine room team must demonstrate their ability to operate the emergency bilge pumps and the ballast system to counter any list or trim caused by the weight of the water. This involves checking that suctions are clear of debris and that overboard discharge valves are fully operational. Safety is paramount during these drills, so the team must also practice using submersible pumps and portable adductors while being mindful of electrical hazards in flooded spaces. Communication remains the lifeline of the operation as the scene leader provides clear reports on the rate of flooding and the effectiveness of the temporary repairs. The drill also includes a scenario for pipe bursts where the crew uses emergency pipe clamps or resin-based wraps to stop high-pressure leaks. Once the simulated leak is under control and the compartment is stabilized, the team conducts a thorough inspection of adjacent spaces to ensure there is no hidden damage or progressive flooding through cable glands and air pipes. If you found this video helpful, please give us a thumbs up, hit the notification bell, comment, like, share, and subscribe for more insights. Thank you.